I want the world transformed in the movement to show our appreciation, love and solidarity for what you've been through the last 12 months. One of the bravest, most principled people I've had the privilege to meet in my life. So I want everybody to start clapping now and applauding and showing your love for Apsana Begum.
It's all of us. It's not just me, it's all of us. It's all of us. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, TWT. You all make it so worthwhile coming back, and I'm glad to be back. And I'm going to go straight into it. I think it's no secret that I've had first-hand experiences of the factionalism and racism exposed in the Ford report. And you would have thought, as the first hijab-wearing MP, that there would have been even more support for somebody like me becoming a Labour MP. But we know from the Labour Party, the fact is it's been the absolute opposite. And I've never been given a fair chance. And the level of inhumanity towards me has just been chilling. I'm sure those of you that are in the know and those of you that have read and have learnt about it find it chilling, but I was chilled to my bones with what has happened to me. Now, the recent trigger ballot process in Poplar and Limehouse has been riddled with intimidation, harassment, and allegations, particularly from women members, the misuse of data, an array of membership irregularities, and allegations of fraud and even bribery. Yet what I've now learnt is that the party had the audacity to brief that they had not received many complaints. And it's only because of local members, dedicated and courageous, that those injustices were brought to light, and that the party had to even eventually admit otherwise. Senior officials in the Labour Party briefed that there was a lack of evidence, despite the testimonies of so many local members, mainly women, and despite an array of evidences submitted to the Labour Party. There was even an audio recording of a conversation with an individual who was listed as having attended one of these trigger ballot meetings, who admitted that he wasn't in attendance and that somebody else had logged in as him into the meeting using his name. There's even video evidence of a meeting that was coordinated and took place in a basement, including local Labour figures from other branches who were not supposed to be there. Now, a few weeks into the trigger ballot process, I was signed off sick by my GP, which the party and Keir Starmer and his office were made aware of. And I could not continue with that campaign and participate in that process due to my ill health, and despite the party being in possession of and in receipt of the sick note, the party briefed and denied its existence until pushed further. And I can't think of any circumstance where it would be acceptable to ignore a sick note in this way. That too from a party that says it is a party of Labour. And all of this after the incredible trauma of that horrendous and malicious trial, which was undertaken and carried out by a Labour-led Tower Hamlets council, and the attempt to send me to jail. Comrades, I think there's no doubt in my mind why I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted because I'm a socialist, Muslim, working-class woman. That is why I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted because when the local Labour council fired and rehired council workers, I stood on the picket line with those local council workers. I'm being targeted because I have stood for workers across all different sectors. And I'm being targeted because I opposed cuts by my Labour Council, cuts to services such as our public nurseries, such as our language services. I'm being targeted because I was one of 13 MPs who voted against the Tories' real terms cuts to pensions and benefits. I'm being targeted because I refused to sit on the fence. I'm being targeted because I refuse to abstain when the Tories are putting us under attack with their bills. And I'm being targeted because I speak out about Islamophobia and institutional racism. And ultimately, I'm being targeted because I still hold on to that socialist vision of hope and redistribution of wealth and the democratization of our society that Jeremy Corbyn's leadership ignited in our hearts. Now, I want to say this isn't just about me. This is happening to all of us. I know that my experiences are not happening in isolation, but that members all over are suffering. But we must understand that the determination to get rid of me, to get rid of you, to get rid of all of us on the left is a testament to our power. They wouldn't be resorting to these tactics if they didn't fear what we are capable of. And we really must start to understand that. I don't know what the future will hold, but I want to make this very, very clear. This socialist Muslim working class woman will not be silenced. What they did